Thank you for tuning in. Jeff Feldman, Food Safety Education. Today, the quickest way or the most efficient way that I think for dicing a tomato. So tomato is washed, hands are washed, clean gloves, ready to eat product. So I'm going to put this into a salsa. So it's a ready to eat food. I have to have clean hands, clean gloves, clean knife, clean board, clean surrounding area, making sure there's no cross-contamination. Chef's knife, holding the chef knife in the pinch method, the thumb and the forefinger, pinching the blade at the back, and then you wrap the other three fingers around in order to control, kind of like choking up on a baseball bat, so you have more control. Same idea. If I hold way back here and I have my finger up there, I get wobbly. So pinch method, wrap the fingers, and you have more control. We'll take off the top. We'll take off the bottom. Now I'm going to, what I call is roll the tomato. So I only want the skin at this point. I will use the seeds. Tomatoes and other products cost quite a bit of money. If you're throwing it out over the course of the year, you're wasting money, you're throwing money in the trash. I will use this for my salsa. So here, now I divide and conquer, making it into easily controlled pieces. I'll start with the top. The only waste I want is the core from the stem. That's all the waste that I want right there. Everything else I will use because I have to maximize my money. So I make my julienne strips, or my long strips, 1/4 inch for a small dice, and now I come back sideways and I have my small dice. Okay. Same thing on the bottom. There's nothing to waste there, so I will use the entire product. Turn sideways, go through 1/4 inch, or about a 1/4 inch. Okay. Now I have my skin sides. Again, just roll through, turn sideways. Julienne cut, turn sideways, controllable size. So if you have a little too much for your hand, divide it. You know, push it off to the side, come back to it as soon as you can get to it. It's always about control in the kitchen. They tease that in the culinary world that if you use your wrist, as I'm doing, to roll the knife, you get carpal tunnel. If instead you use your elbow to push through, you get tennis elbow. So your choice. Over the course of 30 years, you probably develop both anyway. Now for the seeds. Okay, so I want that, I'll cut it in half, and I'm just going to divide it down again. Julienne, turn it, dice it, push it down, make it flat, go through, Julienne. It's the same as the skin, it's just a little more juicy. Okay. So I have a little green piece here that I don't want, so I'm going to cut through that, pour that out, turn it on the side, pour that out, push down, go back to julienne, spin sideways, and dice, push down, flatten it out, spin sideways, and dice. I appreciate you joining me today on how to dice this beautiful tomato in an efficient manner. So here I will bench my knife. It's a safety precaution. I will use my bench scraper to move the product. Again, for safety, the bench scraper is not sharp. if I were using my knife, the potential is to be in a rush and I'll cut my hand as I move things from here to there. So, safety first, food safety, kitchen safety, practice makes better. Thank you very much.